Wow. What a knockout. Oh my God. That's up there as one of those knockouts that you don't forget for a while. That almost reminded me of Sergio Martinez knockout against Paul Williams. I can't remember what year that was. I think that was about 7 years ago, where Paul Williams just fell flat. That was what Dillian Whyte just did to Lucas Browne. I don't know what to say about this fight. It's a tough one. I'm going to give Dillian Whyte credit. I think Dillian Whyte mixed it up a lot better than I've seen him before. He went to the body. He showed he has a left hook. His right hand landed all night clean. That kind of 1-2 left right hand landed all night long. And I've always wondered where he gets his body snatcher tag from, because I've never seen much body work. But again, he showed that he can go to the body. As much as I want to give him credit, which I just did, Lucas Browne was fucking awful. Someone on my Twitter page just said it was an embarrassment to the sport. I probably wouldn't go that far, but it's close, right? It's close. For me, as a professional athlete, you have one job. One job that you have to guarantee as a professional athlete. This is my opinion. And that's be in shape. That's all I ask of you. I don't ask in terms of talent. Everyone's talent levels is different. No one can be, I guess, look, I'm not asking for anyone to be Cassius Clay. I'm not asking for anyone to be Larry Holmes, but I'm asking you to be in shape. Just do that, right? We'll talk about boxing skills and all that later. Come into the ring in shape. Don't come into the ring well over 18 stone and look like that. It was a disgrace. I mean, I tweeted out from the very first 30 seconds of the fight, I kind of tweeted out, what the F is this? Why can't you at least just be in shape? Lucas Browne knows he's not a good boxer. We know this, right? He's talked all week, all last month about, I just need to land one. So you know, in terms of boxing ability, you're not going to be up there with Dillian Whyte. And Dillian Whyte's not the best boxer either, by the way. But you know you can't box. You've been in the ring 3 times in the last 4 years. So for me, come in shape. Minimum. That's all I ask. You can't do that. He looked awful. He looked like he had absolutely no plan A, let alone plan B, C, D, and E. This guy genuinely looked like he just came for a last payday and fuck it, I'm going back to Oz with that money. It was embarrassing on his part, but let's not take away from Dillian Whyte's performance. It was a good performance. I don't know how excited HBO are going to be with the performance. Obviously, they were ringside. Max Kellerman was ringside with Jim Lampley. That's going to be beamed to America. Will that get him the Deontay Wilder fight? Probably. It does go to what I say, and I've been saying this for a long time, about the state of heavyweight boxing. We have, I think, about 7 or 8 decent fighters, and then after that, as we've seen with Lucas Browne, it's really not that special. I mean, look, I don't particularly rate Lucas Browne, but that's an undefeated fighter with 22 KOs, and he didn't look like he had a clue as to how to box. It almost looked embarrassing when he tried to go from orthodox to southpaw. It was slow. It was awful. It was awful. That is one of the worst heavyweight performances I've seen in an elite level fight for as long as my memory can take me. It was that bad from Lucas Browne. So yeah, as much as I'm giving Dillian Whyte credit, which I am, for getting the stoppage, it shows that Dillian Whyte has worked on his power and he looks good. You've got to say Lucas Browne was a fucking disgrace. A fucking disgrace. And hopefully he retires now. Again, I don't want to be too harsh. I know boxing's a tough sport, but I'm sorry. The basics for me is come in shape. You know, if you can't do that, then I'm going to destroy you. And I'm trying right now to destroy Lucas Browne. Get your money that you've made. Go back to Australia. Never ever fight again. Never ever fight again. There's no point in lacing the gloves up. Because if you can't come in shape, then you're just not taking the sport seriously. And it's a dangerous enough sport as it is. But if you can't do the basics right, then what's the point? What is the point? You've been going back and forth. You've been going back and forth with Dillian Whyte on Twitter saying you're going to do this, you're going to do that. If you're going to do that, come in shape. Please, I beg of you. If you can't come in shape, then why fucking bother? So Lucas Browne gets knocked out, what was it, the 5th or 6th round? Flat on his face. I hope he's okay. I hope, obviously they ran in to the ring to give him medical attention, but that was a really shocking performance. But congratulations to Dillian Whyte. Let's see what happens next. Let's see if it's Deontay Wilder. Let's see if it's Jarrell Miller. Let's see if it's Dominic Breazeale. Let's see.